Okay, are we good? We're good. Okay. Okay, right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another podcast with Kenneth. Hello, and hello to James. Hello, James.
How you doing?
How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Good. I am so good. You wouldn't believe I had such a good day. The sun is out. Oh, the birds are singing. It is fantastic. It is great to have you here. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
No problem at all. So, James has come here today to talk to me. We're going to have a little discussion about some topics. James, can you just introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about yourself. Could you do that?
Yeah, I'm a Scrum Master. I work for myself. I'm self-employed. I contract around. I get long engagements with companies or short engagements with companies, depending how well they go, where I go in and help them work with Scrum teams and try and help them improve and deliver good software.
Great. And I can't help but noticing you have an accent. Am I right?
A little one, yes.
You have an accent. And don't tell me where you're from because I'm so good at these things. Are you from Wales?
I live in Wales, yes.
So you have a Welsh accent. I love the Welsh accent. I love it. I just love it. Thank you so much for
That's
that.
no problem. My wife likes it as well.
Great. And I heard you say as well, I couldn't help but notice, you're a Scrum Master, right?
That's right.
Put it there, buddy. Put it there.
High five.
Yeah, great stuff. I love them. Great stuff. So, James, I'd like to talk to you today about something that is really bothering me. Is that okay?
Yeah. Please.
I've had a few issues with my email.
Okay.
So can you bear with me for a minute? I'm just going to tell you what this is. So, do you get these types of emails in your inbox that you really don't like?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You get and some of them, and they're like junk emails. They're spam. These companies spam you, and some of them are disgusting, right?
Some of them are horrifying to read. They turn my stomach and make me physically sick.
Yes, and some of them are from recruitment consultant companies, right?
They are indeed, and many of them are from recruitment consultants.
Oh, I get so many you wouldn't believe. I get so many. They asked me to go and do some C++ work in Swindon. They want me to do DBA work in Wolverhampton. You wouldn't believe it.
Do you know C++?
I don't. I know good. Anyway, but what I want to talk about is I've had a number of emails that talk about something called the Agile Project Manager. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Agile Project Manager. Come on.
It doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned.
Why not?
It's like a unicorn. It don't exist.
So, but these companies, they want Agile Project Managers. What do you think they really need?
I think what they're really looking for is Scrum Masters. But honestly, what they're doing is they're just kind of paying lip service to the way of an agile way of working and just rebranding project managers with the word agile in front of it, which doesn't change the mindset, the way of working, or anything.
So you don't think they're really doing Agile? Is that it?
Categorically, I don't think they're doing agile. If you've got an agile project manager, you're miles out.
But what annoys me is these companies. They put these adverts out. They put these emails out to me, and they're trying to define the role badly. It gives me a bad name. It gives you a bad name, right?
It makes life really difficult for me as a Scrum Master because I don't manage projects and I don't manage people.
No.
The people that I work with, the teams that I work with, they're managing the project for themselves. It's up to them to plan their work and execute on their work, and it's not something I do. I help them, I support them, and I try and help them solve their problems and become better at what they do. But I don't line manage individuals, and I certainly don't make plans for businesses to deliver projects.
So what do you think, James, the key difference is between an Agile Project Manager and a Scrum Master?
I think you've got to look at the terminology, you've got to look at the words. Scrum Masters, as I just said, they don't manage people at all, but Project Manager, the word is there, management. It's a management role.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to work in an agile way of working, no matter what methodology you decide to use or framework you decide to use, you're betraying the core tenets of what it talks about by having a hierarchical management structure in there, imposing planning and imposing ways of working, imposing delivery of projects, as opposed to the decision making all being done at the point of work by the team.
So what do you think if we were in a Scrum team together, right? Let's just imagine that.
Cool.
And say the company hires a new Agile Project Manager, right? What do you think would happen to us as a team? What would happen?
I imagine one of the most obvious things is that they would start managing the work. So you would find that they would have activities, looking for estimates, and maybe they'd be tracking that against actuals, and there'd be all these sorts of horrible, targets and measurements
Oh,
would be involved. And even if the individual isn't doing that particularly or a lot, you'll find that the word manager will detract.
I hate that word.
It's horrible. I hate that. It's a horrible word. We should just ban it completely.
I don't need a manager. I don't need one. Do you need one?
No, I've got my wife.
Exactly. So, do you see any other? Is this quite common in what you see? Do you see this kind of agile labeling?
I see it a lot in companies that I've considered to be in a sort of a failure mode for transitioning over to agile ways of working or adopting an agile ways of working.
Sure. Yeah. It is. I see it all the time. Okay, so James, what if you were giving advice to a new someone who wanted to start working in a Scrum team and they were looking for jobs? What advice would you give them so they don't fall into this agile project manager type trap? What would you say?
I'd suggest doing your homework, look into the company, try and find out about how they work, what kind of structures they are. You got useful tools like things like LinkedIn will give you clues as to.
I think my boss is on LinkedIn. Absolutely, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's on there. Are you on LinkedIn?
On LinkedIn?
Yeah. No, not yet. No, just Twitter.
You should go. It's cool. It's like Facebook for dull people.
Are you there?
I am. Yeah, I'm a dull person.
How many? No, let's not go there. So LinkedIn is good.
You should plug me later on.
Yeah, we will. Yeah. What else? Where else can people go? What else can they do?
They can, if you can find that from sources like that, if you can find out people that work there, you can look at things, see if they're blogging about it, see if they're tweeting about it. You can look into how they're doing.
Do you have a blog, James?
I do. Yeah, I do. I've got a blog of my own. I don't do it regularly enough, but it is there.
Sure. And what we'll do is, ladies and gentlemen, we will put James's details on the YouTube video here, so just at the bottom of the screen, down here somewhere, down here. We'll put that on so you can contact James and you can share some stories, because James knows a lot about Scrum. We talk Scrum together sometimes, don't we? Yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, James, for coming today. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much for that.
Just be careful with the hair.
Sorry.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Paul, he touched me. That's not on. That wasn't in the contract. He touched me. Well, on that sad note, we're now going to have to end. Disgusting. Anyway, thank you so much for attending today. It's been great fun, and we'll do some more soon. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye. Turn it off now. Thank you. I'm done.